I put this on for the anniversary thinking, all right, let's see how this holds up. 5 minutes later, Jackie Chan is already risking his life, and I'm sitting there wondering how this movie ever got finished. That's Police Story, and yeah, it still goes hard. Released in 1985, Police Story has Jackie Chan playing a Hong Kong cop who arrests a major crime boss and immediately gets stuck protecting the guy's girlfriend who's supposed to testify against him. That job alone causes problems. Add in Jackie's actual girlfriend, who understandably thinks he's cheating, and suddenly, half the movie turns into misunderstandings, yelling, awkward situations, and comedy that keeps interrupting the action in the best way. There's a real story here and it works, but the fun comes from watching Jackie juggle criminals, the police department, a witness who doesn't trust him, and a girlfriend who's absolutely done with his nonsense. And that mix of action and chaos still hits. The movie doesn't warm up, it just starts swinging. You get a shootout, then a car chase tearing downhill through a shantytown with explosions going off, buildings getting wrecked, and people diving out of the way like this is a normal Tuesday. And then Jackie decides the logical next step is chasing a double-decker bus on foot, in Converse. I don't know if you've ever worn Converse, but they're uncomfortable even if you just think about running. Here, he's sprinting, grabbing, hanging on, and somehow not dying. Then the movie turns around and drops the phone call scene. Jackie is spinning around the police station in a chair, juggling multiple phone calls, getting tangled in cords, lying, panicking, and slowly losing control of the situation. It's pure physical comedy, and it works because it's simple, fast, and perfectly timed. That's the magic here. 1 minute, it's dangerous action. The next, it's Jackie Chan turning office furniture and phone cords into a comedy routine. What really sells it is Jackie, the timing, the reactions, the way he can get smashed through glass, pop back up, and immediately turn it into a joke without stopping the movie cold. The comedy works because it's physical. Someone slips, someone gets cake in their face, someone gets embarrassed, and 5 seconds later, someone's flying through a window. The supporting cast keeps up, the pacing never drags, and the movie always feels like it's daring itself to top the last scene. By the time you get to the shopping mall, it's basically saying, all right, you think that was crazy? Watch this. This isn't a movie that stops to explain itself or make sure you're emotionally aligned. It just keeps throwing chaos at the screen and trusting you to keep up. The real takeaway isn't a message, it's effort. You can feel how much work went into every gag, every fall, every stunt that probably shouldn't have been attempted twice, let alone filmed. That's why it still plays today. Not because it's deep, but because it's committed. This rewatch just confirms it. Police Story still rules. The stunts are insane. The comedy still lands. And the final shopping mall sequence is still one of those scenes where you stop multitasking and just watch. It's not subtle, it's not careful, and it never pretends to be. If you're a fan of action movies, martial arts movies, or Jackie Chan at full power, this is essential viewing. Not homework, not a history lesson, just a great time. Watching Police Story for the anniversary feels like hanging out with an old friend who's still way more athletic than you remember. It's loud, ridiculous, and completely confident in what it's doing. By the way, I don't have athletic friends.
That's messed up.
If you haven't seen it in a while, now's the perfect excuse. And if you've never seen it, buckle up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more reviews. Until next time, watch your footing, mind the glass, and always stay rated.